It says on your website that 4 Week Natural is the only program in the industry that does not want clients as repeat customers. So, what is meant by this? I know what you mean by
Mm,
this, but I
mm,
think it's a
mm, mm.
beautiful way you put it.
Yeah, sure. So in manhood, and I'm sorry to use a non-gender neutral term, but in manhood, every guy wants to have his own sort of rite of passage and then feel like he has a sense of competency in the dating game, that if he wanted to go and meet somebody that he valued, he could. And so if you don't have that feeling, then you really don't feel like you are the man that you're supposed to be. You feel like you're scarce, you feel like you're confused, that kind of thing. So that can be learned. That can be learned within about 2.5 weeks. But when you learn that, then it comes with a lot of troubles, and then those troubles need to be like ironed out over the next week or week and a half. So that's why this program is for almost 5 weeks. It's about 31, 32 days. Um, so the whole idea is that every guy who does this program, you can go from being disoriented and hopeless and anxious in a social space in the dating game to becoming oriented and hopeful. And I don't want to use the word in control, but I don't want a student to ever be again in a situation where you don't know what to do in a social situation. And once you've done that, you don't need to learn that again. It truly is like learning how to ride a bike. You feel at ease in the social world and the dating game. You feel like if you went out into a bar or a club or a party or a Tinder date, you know what to do in order to have a fun time, to share a fun time with a girl, in order to do that with a lot of different girls, and then eventually find the right connection, find the right chemistry, or have a sense of selectivity if you're creating multiple options for yourself. So once any guy gets over that hump, there's no going back. And that's what I want to have for every student. That's what the dating game is. You're supposed to establish abundance. You're supposed to establish selectivity and overcome hopelessness so that you feel happy in the dating game. And most guys who do any of these programs, for your programs or my programs, whatever, they don't want to be the best pickup artist in history. They don't want to go to bed lonely. That's it. And you can achieve that. But some guys will do my program a second time. They'll get over that disorientation, that social disorientation on round one. And then on round two, they'll become very clever verbally, logistically, fashion, the way they express themselves, decision-making processes. So, for example, I have some guys who will do two programs, one to overcome scarcity and establish abundance. Number two is to become very skillful in the game and for the love of the game, and they've got high standards for themselves. So yeah, that's the thing. In our program, the process is to take you from beginner or intermediate to advanced, as in a guy who can create a lot of options for yourself within 2.5 weeks. And then once you've got that, you should have that for life. And you should witness that and experience that on the program, not just once, but replicate it several times. And that's the gift the program is. The rule is anybody who does 4 Week Natural, you're allowed to then come on future 4 Week Naturals. So, for example, the guys who finish here in Croatia with me in Hvar, they are allowed to visit the entire month, come to the seminars, the photo shoots, the day game and the night game, and hang out with all the other clients in Thailand and Tokyo. And we're going to do Sydney and Mexico and New York next year as well. So, yeah, that's one of the cool benefits. Once you pay for one program, you can come to all the other ones for free.
Nice.